Assalamu alaikum badingol men benjibe la jang Fatu Network alnal programme kutole ka fumay ko 60 minutes with Fatu ngalo ne mo jama ba foka nganyina foye na yesi programme ke mbakira la follow de manding wal bi jang bari comme malyalo nyami sa intolu half bi jana because ni dingol bi jana ite menola kasi Gambia so fansa fulo be balance bari bi mbal konton na murtanam programme tole mang programme record no because I had eye infection in my right eye so wuleta no demanding wala tin man recording keno so being a men soto jang tenate ngasa felen ko famata proper interview kela kabiring Fatu show time momo kam folo num Fatu show time to yajele wati kam Momodou Sabally to nun jele akana programme nyinto kabirala book sa folem bang fo economy la kumolem bang nkaw be fole woketa nun wati te me alon ko diamo man sone ya ko men biya sone ya te nyame ko biya sone ya ta bakele du internet ko no kewo men diate musu kafurin ke ya be fo wati sotta nun janni bita Fatu show fango ke diamu ndile e ka fo ni ta te men fole salon de o wato be wo time wolen tol ka diamu no wo time wolen Sabally ka diamu no woto nata diamu ta bi atanyanta diamu la re wala na bi nata jang pour ka interview ke nay kacha ke ba won famata jing kacha sifalale Momodou Sabally dong mota introduce la Gambia birin director of budget for ndefangon nay do ko kele state house kabiring time women ne ba kele secretary general ti wotu mon tebe nunje ngari member jamme ko say ba appoint la secretary general la bira appoint da futata na ngay intera meeting la fangala appointment to ataran tolbe tola ndebo kanyina de ayataram be tola ntenga programme yelen natan ko the newly appointed acting secretary general is here kabina ngo fo drong president jamme on kumanda ko na ta ko nye ko mu acting ngo ha ko yake acting net ngo ha ko nya fo sai yake ya appoint secretary general acting fo kana soto je mbije Sabally kumande na tantara meeting oto ay taranu sate follow mento kawur lennu malon fo hakilo baka anata state house abe do ko la je president jamme nata ke moti Allah fitala do ko wato wotumo wati nala office be soronde ni ko jumala bi je Sabally le katara je me bi nyina taw belanu iteleng Zainab jammani president jamme to le katara no office oto e do ko ki je le presidential affairs abe fo bi Sabally fele khanisa abe Gambia ko to drong mbafle bismillah programme to ise mol kontong jani beduna programme kon
well baraka Fatu it's good to be back on the Fatu show I still call it the Fatu show and I think it reminds me of the good old days at GRTS so nabo fana be dawda alaji lamin manga fana se murnanga extra touch ke extra touch wo metal wo metal de otu
yeah,
so it's good to be here be jubirlal be kontonna be tentule be jaila for following you know let the cameras roll
abaraka nkontanta baake bi ngesoto jang maria don kukile imagine te felen sita ngana luneto landi folo 1997 that was the first time ka luneto dungani contact lenses but it nyal nena waje luneto dude how do you do it because I'm short sighted I'm far sighted
well I don't know I think
your eyesight are good
I think I got my mother's eyesight you know but I shop on 97 level
yes
Gambia high watu mo ka jangi specs dun
hani watu mo buka dunu watu mo buka dunu birintata Angleterre school la ota mo le dire nyates ni ko nyoko sula talal
well I ente glasses recommend nyale sahde but I just don't like it I like to use my natural eye
at some point ibadunali
I have to because especially ka reading Kenya men nasiata ba ke
yes
sometimes it's advisable but accessories lal for glasses length for watcho
amandie
I can do it nana tabu wasana njanyo lekata
I to lekata I want to
they are very happy when because they know I won't use them
so any Apple Watch offer
no even Apple Watch
Nte when I'm
I
home,
have one actually. It's kept
nibe home you can wear glasses. Nika funti you do contact lenses. Nika wale kejama. Bari bismillah la programme to. You the youths are happy.
They are more than happy.
In here for doubt that the youths are happy. Ninta tanko the youths are happy. Youths all dol kana jele ko told they are not happy.
Yes, it's okay. Ufana mutu onyalti. Alo ntela ko benya fatu nte buka fani yako. Ntela la ko dal ko benya men ka fo le nyama. The youths are happy wale mtonyati. Gambia fundinke wolbe se worin se wo nyala me yalon ko inana man se ala kabrin ala yimbanko da. Alhamdulillah. But yalong to every rule there is an exception. Na boy do be ko the youths are happy, but there are few disgruntled ones. Youths don't be honey will be happy. Malafi moli along koi happy ta.
Iba mabolale.
Ibrahim Jarabe all konole 360 fanga be all konole.
Hani kara na 360 ma.
Akumandi science saying yake life 360 akati man happy. So some of them it will enjoy it to be unhappy. So ngawol tuje, but 95% of youths are happy. So the few disgruntled ones, maybe to let disgruntledness, if that's what makes them happy, let them be disgruntled, but the youths are happy.
So
in fact, very happy. What a happy less sign because the WhatsApp group you create, the youths are happy. Or Fata you do create the youths are very, very, very. Yes, very happy.
Na emoji for the youths are happy.
Yeah, so it's amazing, man. But it's a good time to be alive in the Gambia. Alhamdulillah.
Malo for hakilo bakane ni FM bondi. Tonya ka follow nendi rolan. More man happy, more man kete. Mara be katale. Biligo can't catch me. You go the youths are happy. Hana man dia menu famwe. Ikafole.
Sai fanan kafole. That's it. Alhamdulillah.
But mune wono. But buko.
Inkan barakolem dorong. Ya lomba ma kafo nyanta tala la kaburo fanga jura la ngadua. Mero hinga dua jabi tabaki. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Barakolem dorong. And part that's one thing. I don't force things. Whatever I do is authentic. Whatever I do on social media is by inspiration. I don't force it. You'll see that legally see for a day or days, month things, you know. When it's not there, I don't force it and I don't copy. I'm very authentic.
That's good.
Imagine nga modo je ñu wato ko na slogan leta aya change bara man safno nta mari to
change ka fumene the youth happy.
Malafika mari embarrass but na slogan do la nga waleta aya change bara te work la. You have to be authentic, man. Nothing beats the authentic. The authentic is always sexy.
Akamunte ni akopa buka futa tal do man din drong I lo.
Roy du no rok pire.
Ha surwale wol. Iko roy du no rok pire.
Nan do ke dol bi je ko na slogan le ka bad slogan wol be. Na slogan do fanga bi je ñu wato ko no be do maintain nation. Woman be but it's trending.
Nobody has a nation Jamal today. Say me maintain nation.
Maintain nation say be walto.
Say from be kono but be kono say be but maintain o kay yamira ko ni man tan na brodel na kiyan ka badu.
Amari ya fallon ne.
Maintain nation.
Interview be damem de interview be dara jarim ba kala mala ka modol ko.
Ya la fi maintain banita ko maintain nation.
No, it's just about within the framework
so
of slogans.
So ninte be fe offense falansa ke no #maintain nation.
Na mu quote me ya lon ka fonita mam ko mam baraka ba ke isa use no wala ha. Yes.
So Momodou Sabally. Nga folon ko to o Gambia jang ita folon moye. Ala eso wala. Because ku kelen na be jang Gambia mbuka so nyoy. Wala mon na problem woti. Isi moje me alon ko ala ya so fennale ko tete sonna. Bari akatara menu be jibe rola wala ya bejele. Ibe no UDP le. Ibe bola je itata NPP. Mol ba fola sa wona tata NPP wa banta bulle. Mota normal. Mota follow la koteng. But Hannes, I feel you are still relevant. How do you do it?
To be honest, one just have to say Alhamdulillah. Because really, young people are very sensitive and emotionally quite explosive sometimes. So nibe kuo kono men kamunta ko politiko for instance me yalon ko mulla kontano ka sone ya je nyamen ila kamfa fanan ka sone ya wala nya nibe o kono e bota kafuto itata kafudo to hanisa wo darajo ni dawlo biye dhalika fadlullahi yutihi man yasha isalon ko alala de maro damale wati
bari bibita ko le no ni tata no dra banta no beje safari ne mo ka fo sai o kai
o fotale I remember ke ba do biye fatata West Coast region West Coast radio le Peter Gomez la program akonte man kumaya moten noma so luckily ko kita nka ento kalimo jabila kalimo wala mbe action wala kala moli yaje adunga yalon farnta kamen fo especially in politics just like with my slogans I don't force it and I don't fake it be authentic tara moli je bil hak to nya kan nka men fo moli sa ko nyum fonding ke wol men la politiko ni man hadama ya no ita no la hadama ya dunga ko ya tale fo e ko sulu ka tetano because lungo lunku wolem sango na yetaje kuliyo na yetaje moli hajo fo ya yetaje sometimes yela family from deprive ila presence like a woman soneya so but ala yende ma fana jannim politiko ngeta youth workati ngeta inspirational speaker ti nimmol la ko sabatita nyokan politiko mol kan kumandala nata politiko damma entita kunun serakunda London corner sera Martin la grupo mol kafu lulu fo woro wala wale mutafati one night kunun I was busy I was not feeling well bari ngata nga futa nyim musol no politiko damma badi ya taran no it's not easy bari tenga latale ko ngamen fonum wolen ala len kir lati ala ka darajo di ala ka dawlodi mol bi jam men la dambe waratanti la kodo waratanti la media reach waratanti ala en som men na darajo to e masoro ala lay oke bari financier la katoke ay ke tonya kan inte that's what I believe.
Bari ni aje jama fana mbukata e men foten ni kulliyolu futu sitolu politiko fana mu kodolti itaka woto ke nyaadile
fulal ko pare pour sona si ila fa kula iba kumayande e pare pour ka bataje look nka men for like nka kodo bondi la to be honest kono tata dame nga kodo bondi je dula dol nka kodo bondi je kulli yon inte bitaje fatu ya ndol banjul boy sol manke ki yankolti ndolte dalasi lulu dalasi tang kafula yo manke jansoti no minimum 2000 yes but ninga o ken kake anin jususuma ya ba anin kontane ba nimmenu be kuwol kono sako nyim musol ni yay compinol ni youth leader sol me yalon ko suto nin tilo ibe batala nye politiko to hanin dunta man sakunda dol bije plaso e me hillala aduita sotola wo musol ke la batay ka dintela e ke la mano yemen doku i bulola e ka sika e ka dinte Momodou Sabally la ni wolle kulli yosoto ninte nata nga 2000 wallahi ning ala tema asiyatale yo ke every week bari njututalale wo musol ye bunyani horomo men dintela muso ye mano ta aya fi aya topoto fa ye mo ay tay manyo kati aya weyo boto dila fatu wonin 2000 you wala siyata
tonya lebo men tata woto do ko men tata
hani kuti ya bunyani horomo muso be janga be UDP le aka wafilo ke marché wota aka ala jabo salato all these vegetables aka wole samana nana muso e ni o value fatu like it's like minimum for me 3-4,000 wo muso mbota UDP nyawonya nyin sun karo kono the same thing anata e wala kenye ni we kulli soto futu city nin tata woto nga 2000 ke woto njututa ala wallahi ning ala tema amanke politique kumati politico dal hadama yalem but akenin tonya kan be authentic
so ikavo fanang you can't break me.
Can't cage me.
Can't cage me.
Break me is an offshoot of that.
Okay,
but
can't cage me, then can't break me. Bari, nim moka break no num. I don't know how you do it. But it's fun. I don't know how you do it. Because a candidate not there.
Yes.
A candidate kan.
Yes, back a fund.
A candidate kan.
Back a fund.
And dung amanke sign dronti. Biri what mole. Because Gambia jante ka me mfo ni fen no. Ale so London dinna ale so strength la ale so mol la fitela jali baya fulani mbayndiro le kana anin kelo
Gambia da mante
bari jang ndoya talen tolman siya
it amplifies
yes wala tina be gon tolman siya wala naka munta ko jandron ne how do you handle that
so yale kanyang slogan men fa aketa wala nyama because kabirim falindiro keta 2017 modol ko Momodou Sabally atote fola jang ate doku soto la jang wallahi no exam modul laftale nga fa they didn't want me to breathe I know it so mbe wala kono modol bije ye kuma jamal fomma pour kan nondi il lafta molye la ko mo mal lafintela jang mo te dakela na ko so din slogan on ata yanka wala so lunki lembi takan 2017 be dun kan Banjul Denton Bridge security officers at the time serving the government ibe lota Sabally ko alhamdulillah nimbe tamala silo kam ko okay ñun ilafta moliye la menna amanke toñati so the kana song hashtag nata wala nyama wala fulo nata kana song so nga sa fe nyam ko refuse the labels kana song na dindingo diba jini ya
wala ka ke label men wala ka mo label men
ke label men because it's psychological fatu
yes
media social media ye ko pushi kan ni man strong e fa ngasi talo ñun de quand même fo de tonya
mbatunga ji nga song
tonya to man do mo kurungolti to man do badi mo sontoringol so nga was safe Facebook le ngo refuse the labels kana song e ko Momodou Sabally mo kurungolti mol man la fala mol be ka refuse the labels kana song nata wala nyama can't cage be wonata nyameng nim mole be diamo ka he's a professor wato ko wolbe kantiri findita be diamo la ni ko killing ko tang on Facebook ni ko fana ngike ko be sunte man banko tinya ndol nga banko de dale ni ko you work for Yaya Jammeh I didn't work for Yaya I worked with him I worked for my country and I'm proud of working for my country so at that time fana man la finga diamo funding ndaysan I remember funding ko be invite la book launches quizzes, speech competition, debate Gambia, until the first sponsor on the Jimmy Henry Nzali. So what when you GRTS 2017, what will be collaring ibe nyokang. Akamunta ko ye jusole fara. Yes, so I'm laughing at Diamu. In fact, GRTS called the news, and GRTS actually did that. They stopped broadcasting my appearance.
And that was after you serve as
exactly
director.
Exactly. So if I was laughing at Diamu, they didn't want me to have a voice, but I was all over the media space because media loves Momodou Sabally. Momodou Sabally gives you good content. So new professor Diamu la ko bro, wana guy manele ne ki li ñoo bëgga def Sabally duñ ko mun, you cannot box Sabally. Cannot box ate wala fonte nga flip. Nko can't cage me. Ngake poem leti. Nko e konte hani mile 2 kabri mbeje. Mbe seori mbe kakala. Itente tinyala no, you cannot break me. You know, but can't cage me nga waleta. Nga poem safaye. Kabri ngati ndi hasum si sela at the museum. I am for nyeje ninga for jang science as a keno I do batandi, so I don't want people to be angry. I want people to be happy. Because happiness revolution.
Youths are happy and women are happy.
So but I am for nye. Ako yenye ilanyim poem, ilanyim hashtag can't cage me. Ni molia faham nung ibakela monument leti banko kang. Because Ralph Waldo Emerson faru ila kiyankol naksa itol bita Google le katunga.
Nkote fo imaje nga telephone katandina.
Ite wallonna. American no la philosopher leng. Ika fa the Sage of Concord. About New England le. About America lansaro liati. Ese le safe on self-reliance. Ka tandiko dunia wati o wati dinkira o dinkira mol bukala fi moye finti ayeka fanti alata menna ya fo alata menna ayeke woti akoda is a global conspiracy. Akobar nibe kewoti. I mean kewo ninko arrijal. Even in Arabic it means muso fanan ke fanti.
Yes.
Ako whosoever would be a man must be a non-conformist. You cannot keep on conforming to society or follow the crowd and you get so Emerson ka mem for water wale wati puriye ke ifanti ikana song mol ye deyindi ware lata menna hana rete menje ko tonyaleng because mol maje ko tonyalti yesila kawo fo so wo philosophy mbe wale noma wale fana mukan ke lata menna mbe wale for hana ramandiya modoliye Momenti mbekela waleti hanatra modul man lafika kewati. So the philosophy is so deep and so profound. So I kept speaking. They did not cage me, and I'm speaking to date.
But you should know the ako yoni digga. Ako niwi je ka kidele.
No wala keta. Yeah, ika kidele. An ka kidele fanan sometimes. Hanimbe kafu dol kono fanan ka kideje over time. Because nobody look akodite mogulu adarajote mola. Pour inte Momodou Sabally nte menje ko tonyale mawfo because kasi later no it's not going to happen, so they still can't cage me.
So sometimes don't be to some people when you speak, when you talk, you come out as a little angry. Is that because of the things that happen in your life? Because of Faranka Kele, you're under pressure and you're doing very well handling it. Is that what brings that out sometimes? Well,
you know, certain things need keta. Yeah. If you are not angry, then something is wrong with you.
Because more
morality. I don't hide my emotions or pretend to be happy when I'm not in that particular moment happy. Overall, I'm very happy. But ni entulo for the science for like youths are benjola. So that is it. At certain points,
Ninko youths are happy. The youths will entulo for the buffalo. The youths are happy.
No.
If I'm happy,
what that moment ba suspend la le follow. No settle then. Isaje defana happy because ni te entulo for the happy. Ni te manjon te happy la so ba balance le ko na. This philosophy is so real. So at some point, certain things that happen, even today, ni ku kena me mandi anye ni mbe ofala. And Gambia, there is one thing. But because because certain people will criticize so what willing for exactly sacred cows so sometimes I become angry. Who are you? I mean so but overall and you know mol mala fi tonya la faru ni ka tonya fo jama surwal ko ne ba fala ko defa na hari deret ni mo mandin ko de asangaratale ajibe ma fo in all cases but mostly men ka ke tonya mo de ka tonya fe e ka wo label dilale so I still refuse those labels kana song na ko man angry guy I'm not
so saying the confidence the strength
call it badibu
No, what about him?
It's natural.
No, but
Badi bunko. No, Fatu. Okay, la question. Okay, la question. No, la question.
Badi bunko jele wol be day in the Facebook.
But who are you speaking for? Are you a host or are you speaking for a particular region?
Badi ne badi bunko ne if ko be didala jang fanante sonna wala tol
badi ke host leti right now jama nyana region so
yalla ya fo nyene ko ne tulo fadi sai ifana be jola ya fo ko de youth happy be happy
any other region ko le badi bu dorong badi bu as a stand alone we are very special people.
Aliye, how do you do it?
The confidence,
the strength.
I'll tell you.
The thick skin.
I'll tell you.
Yes.
And to be honest, badi bunkaya bijele. Fatu, don't get into the kiyang badi buki. Ma foko kiyang kul man confidence. Badi bunga sotole.
Okay.
And the self-esteem. We are a very unique people, Fatu. Ika badi bunko jumale damale nyinen kay bote asabale bote badi munem. That's exuding confidence. No, man can comfort. It's just that positive pride. In the whole of the country, in the Mali Federation, sort of called Bijanker, Ninkombe Tariko Felajango, another hour later, 60 minutes, into 1 minute lala. But my mother is a very confident, eloquent, and very intelligent woman.
Wow.
She may not have gone to school, but Khadija Mem have been to from Sabah Kataba. Momo ya long, they know her for her eloquence. My father, I don't know him much. He passed away when I was about 3 years.
Wow.
But the stories I hear about him, self-esteem, confidence, he was quiet, like I heard. So Nadia, yeah.
He was quiet.
He was quiet. But Kenya Buko, dignity, self-confidence. So young Kulu wale nyama, ko we are people who are worthy of ourselves. But in a world, and here's a quotation I'm picking from one of my books, in a world where everybody is trying to make you like everybody else, to be yourself in that world means to fight a battle and keep on fighting. So Farunte Musafer Lalti genre to ikafo me motivational inspirational literature. Cool men certainly more like bekela moti nyawe di le mense wota e sofa womu a whole karambo nga buko le read je philosophies Bible kono
how to believe yourself, believe in yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Ni rata Napoleon Hill nyol la philosophy solto Brian Tracy nyol Stephen Harvey, you name it, Boethius or Roman who sol philosopher Marcus Aurelius nga will bele karang partly to reinforce that self-confidence adun kamul le karandala fana ya ni ko karang ya long ni na te kita karandir lati akala fale fatu ni mansa ke wolle sita General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi ala paleo kono misira banko kan in Egypt abe siring kabrim pareta kuma kangol mem fonya ni nga foja ba fola ko be fanne fanne jayi kan
ko fente wala ko watni wati ye fango ko fenke is good
e ko fam fo mu jalinta yalti na jali muso be France Fatmata Saho be kuma lamale
bal tuba bol fana ko wato do bi je mo fana ye fango fo
yeah but yawo ninga okay dolte happy la famu be seo so
okay be happy
okay even the enemies want them to be happy ninga fam fo ba ke be kan fala
okay wato no problem
60 minutes of happiness la fawale di la
so
when you go to Sergei Lavrov, Russia's foreign minister, just about top 3 most influential international public figures. Fatuni ofanam bentale Moscow banko kan. I remember a professor. Ako kabringa nje teleton belorin Lavrov belora ko Sabally intelligent barbio afotata dulal to nyim babali ngota be tune na wolta. Kabri Lavrov diamata fatun diamata. Lavrov man jutu Gambia lan Russia nan jutu la Gambia bankola. Inshallah bi idnillah. Baringa dokule we build it over time. Bil haq on truth. Nga lone ko man fise ya moti. Barinte man moje. Nyin dunia be kono. Men se titarin kal londo la nga sonko itele londo soton teti o ngitela complex soto. No. Nte jutula mula de bari ala en fananso demanding o menna adum bota ya men to nga karang fatu mbama yen karandi fama yen karandi mama yen karandi but the late Batara Walle the twine of Gambian journalism ayen kanandi manding kayala ani manding ka adola ani Africa la authentic culture ayen commandile fala bunkono lati kunda jang akonya young man sit down here, I'll put something into your head akoy ka fo men nako manding kol aning africanol e jututa musola akonya ko tonyante na culture is so authentic that ni tata manding na tari koto musol wala ka ke finance minister the treasurer akonya ke kawni sani nyarol menje musola sano manke nganya rango damati it's a storage of value, it's a vault farol kadi musola kule kamalani value sotole I will really explain ye ntata na jali o jali alaji mbay me lalo kebala biography program kenye GRTS radio
mashallah
nka yeta badi bu yeta tariko kala kabringa bijankir la history samanang fatu ngalon London being so konkon nale United States of America the Capitol building mbalo na iman democracy in political in governance lonte mamanyolti. That's the source of the confidence.
Mashallah.
Yes.
So ngadung politiko kono domanding. Ibe nung patil to me alonko ni bije mota hanyi la funtilati. Muna nete hanyi la funtila sako ni mo prominent ringot. Ma fo menu be side ni sa mo ko nyintata jana. Ite hanyi la funtila pasi ni funtita. Ni ko bambang. Ite sinola. Ite sinola because ibine normally. Ibine normally. So brita tata nte siri njamfa ngamre kontele samba yalo nte wogambe fengo fenkere nte la kaki
ye fananto fo ye
iko ha ko fananto le samba nte dum be siri nga news je iko sabali tata bari kontele samba. But how did you do it? Because yalo nako what is a big major decision.
It's huge.
Yes,
it's huge, to be honest, and I think it's the most difficult decision I ever took.
Yes, it must be very difficult.
It's the most difficult decision I ever took, Fatu. Mbetonya fola. UDP mu party balati. Party barakama ba mo sobe wala party olem. And mol meni ya lonko ilata menna ilata lale. Anum party yola ko ajarte ko obelela. So ni data udungo party okono. Ilate la ye kanu ye plaso dila. Pour ka bo wat party okono ninko so ne atale mantonya fo. Because then again, na political fanang make fania kan na ke tonya le kan. Ni mol menteri yata je fo badi yana ta fintin tema make political kan nga relationship build wrong is meant to be for a lifetime purpose. Ni be wol kono inata finti wo party kono ni kam fata inyanta kam falale fo politician obe lafla mole kam fa kam bang ani ki yanko la politician oluka hanye wala de you want people to be happy with you. No for example o you some freedom le vijansa you cannot cage me Fatu. This is your platform but you cannot cage me here. I have the liberty to choose
na politician
my examples.
ya mente na politician ki yanko le
ateban kuma la politique ki yanne politician so be balle soro wol mfama anyol ban mbukala fikate mate mfama
alaj mosa
ya dinga ki yanko ma fan ka falate dati je bari la jim politician dol hani wol ite la fila moye kam fay kamma and UDP has a strong base a strong and resilient base. So nibe bola water as a politician, ila political future for I say Miranole, will this not haunt me later? I still have blood relatives in that party, in their hundreds. So it wasn't an easy decision. But then again, you know, back to the, if I may use Michelle Obama's words, becoming. Over the years, it had a process to build yourself as a, if I may use the most famous word, as a self-actualized human being.
Self-actualized
human being. Abraham Maslow's philosophy. You got to take the necessary steps when it matters, regardless of where the chips may fall. So, nga decision o menta, nga jele ko whatever backlash men nata o kang, kole au kuwo kala ya kuyentariye, anyanta jarla nyale natran kunna banko jarta nyalale. Because ntenga memfo and I still stand by that. I took a decision for the Gambia. I did not take a decision against any individual or entity. Nga decision oleta nga miro ke ko lafta nyine kela make pour ka UDP doya wala ka mo doya UDP kono o ka UDP muli njawyandi hani o manke nanganioti nangani o wala ngata ka fo kono me yalla hontela jero to nyin temboto nse tarano wolto ala e rondindingo men karafa manning experience mfana nganda ke no banko la nyato tana la development nga wo decision leta bari nga men fo nun wolem amang ke decision ti men so no yata katu akomo kolea betara kolea tarajele kuma kangol fotale nendirol ketale you know yen threat sol fangol natale but then
follow ya katale nun naki ko ite fem fola but woman na labano after ila Facebook auto wato adutal num bake
it is not only Facebook audios mbadi ngol dolbi je ati be ko pati yola kono yen kumandile ko ko bat nandiro sembo warta ka bulila wulula la ko wal modo bije na ngafo I was a bit upset nkai ni be kafo kono ibe na wululal nen na be lasilo nen na dia tetele ni atandi la ko man die to man do bate be fonyolale. But then having said that nte bukal la mo yodi amolla most of the time ni audio kinyen ka fo I'm not interested because mal lafi ngabo kafo kono kafo bodo mo be man neng alfa balle be kafo kono me yalon ko na boji aman diye bari man neng iman kajafi iman doya iman bula wululalla so nim mo kilim fula mbojo wala ko yatin na yen kamfandi adu mo men ke kamfandi wala la setanti ni wala yatin nan bula taw pati wala nyaton kolula adu na alfa le bije usen daw na alfa lati aji amunda ya bonna alfa len amadou sanen na alfa len keme sen jamme mudla min you name them ñun mum fa ñu leti mbama ñu lem wol man neng iman doya ni mo dantang dol ka tara pati yo kono pati nyaton kol buke lomfang ni wol yente neng te kam fata ngaw pati yo be neng ngaw pati yo
be bulala alfa men bije
no wo fanantente watila so wala nanga kata purun kana
ita kana keloke ite ya
kip adun ala yende male nak by and large I avoided to go after a party that
ndeka kamfani ninga dingo dolce
it's not easy I'll be honest Fatu it's not easy kana mome alonko it's not a good word to say dol bi jebulu ku ranjure fam official walti wol ko ke tele neng sakonak at a level me alonko mo me alonko wo ite sita tabul dunia dawada o tesila noje wakata modo ka kododi ala waraka enkora kan eke ne akela alfal adite yalo ne men ko pus akoleatal
koleata
bari inna allaha ma as-sabirin tumando bate darajo nin dawlobe kerin bi asekeno sabarole osim asekeno you never know
ala fadan dola kala ko nati de
wala but it's not easy to be honest we have to be honest it's not easy especially ning dimba dingol be bulunte dingol sotol me alan ko on social media and they see some of these things you know it's not easy but it is what it is the youths are happy
wali se ka ba ma ne wala fa ko ni be mol nenna ikanyina la ko dingol be bulla ni ba be bulle ani family be bulle brita ta ko itata bankola kolla ite sita la ya jibe andu ngala ila badi bun kaya be mu mo nyame dingol ni be decision o make la I'm sure ya jibe la correctly but brita ta gayol ko bankola ko me wulindi iko fongola ko le
well wabuka baino you know I think it was Nagambia College Gambia Student Union they sold them so watu angale kama mobe ka trial if dole ko da ko any monkey can make an accusation but it takes a human being to defend it so la wasila se wuli no la kumofo but ka kumofo men kumma ya tay dalilol di hadama dingol ka okay no so sulon dingol la podim o yiro kan ndeke alpha ba benna bentanga to wala ko moten ji jara benna alquran wa kala nga nata saba yomuta biro doke
because ite alo name lo
of course you know landing kintiba alamani mani kafal kala who is one of the greatest poets in this country e katara pati ko no dol bu kala fi laje is natural pati bije na ibentela level to mo
ani pati leader fango nin dolbe dula kilin nen dumbe pati bella biring NPP le wo for UDP o nin dol sitara pati ko no faytela file
so certain people ni miro do soto la ko to kane fam batandi
ka change
kata landin na kumoto yako siko dunta sonda memente jo sirita wala ko rafa sikite la ko wala malam fo yomani ka ko ma ete wuluta banjulle
bari fana wuluta walto ngai way fana wuluta walto
ka badi ka ko for is deeper than al kamen for here so wala so si fa like bula je roy la miro lo lem Fatu yalong to be honest I mean like I said we say sometimes we are treated unfairly kan nen ka bula mulla unnecessarily but ni koy be kala public figure ko doli fanan ki nyante pare la kamade wala na dol biye ni mo hasa bali tanin teng it has a name it's called politics sometimes you just rub it off and move on and say if you can't stand the heat get out of the kitchen. Yeah, that's it
bari ko kilim fanan Gambia kono ni do ko kala state house ngela do ko follow le birin GRTS fo min to wari nene buka moy ko aka kodol tale malum fo kamay ka fa ka corruption o ke dala je ka fo mo jamal jani commission of ang briye kilije ka fo le ya jamme alka kodo tay bari ko ben sabali fo ka taro kele interne ma mo Gambia
well the point is fatunte kodo man ken na problem ti ma soto I'm not rich but I guess partly yemkulu nyameng nothing sort of like I'm content with what I have as the shepherd boy, little be it or much. Money is not my motivation. Don't get me wrong. Ni dollar will return din nabi mba tala le bi ngata nga falling jani we can umba be domal. You are happy. You want used to be happy. So but kodo man jarinye nga mo condition cool ambe office okona yena so la tanyina ila nyanto len ko nyin dinna jani mba kele fatun na ma kenta kela. kodo man jarinya ngalon ko nyim manke na kodo ti ngata ta ikam menu fo Yaya Jammeh ki ye kodo ta Fatu Gambian ko nyin ko be Sénégal yalon Alhaji Mamadi Kuran diamu tale nyina la diamu foloti Alhaji Mamadi Kuran ay mello ngama be fode because so commission auto ay ye wafirol men fa Alhaji Mamadi Kuran I still remember this phrase kabir nga la petition on safe selective questioning of weaknesses ay okay yele
ngaw moy la
okay so wol be man na follow Nintebe State House as Secretary General, Head of the Civil Service, I am Head of Accounts. Nga right sotale pour ka account sign, pour ka withdrawal ken Yaya Jammeh outright instruction dinna. Pour nga ta ko do withdraw nga diale be Yaya Jammeh nyin ka yitante nyin ka lante nga menke there is nothing wrong with that.
So gamme no ka ko no purita ya fonta tala. Ndita je nta sign la.
Ya lo me ya ko jakalo wari modo bije man la fika to fo because man la fika dungo petty issues kono. Kabin tol ka Yaya Jammeh lem bula nyina ha munat na li yake fo ya mo luwaye nyina fo wo mo kilunga tata commission do to ya nyininka e kay mo nan nyinke akoy ay jabi men akoy faltul man taraja Yaya Jammeh la wato jumale hanyita ya
barakal ton man nyenno kel
it's just sad that is this country
so commission o nyin dol ya je nyamen ani ko ite fango ya je nyamen ko it was a witch hunt
it was personally I ngawole fo
but what do you make what makes you think yete witch hunt le and why would they witch hunt you
nde sanjikili na ke officer ima moto jembulo ima korladi
to nyala nte ko fole dawda
ima jendinna
nka fole
kabri o commission ngama nte to fota o commission to nyama Yaya Jammeh ho to man foje o nyama there has to be a reason ibadi ngoli ku ke nyol men ye sanji lulu ke Yaya Jammeh la man sakunda ye bunjangol lo jang ye bunjangol lo America ya lonne ye wol Sénégal ye murundi man sakunda ha tumarankeo me yalon ka bala jato fo ngoni aje balon ko Gambia dingonte iko woye men kasara iko gato ye wol nta fala ko ye men fonte fe fani alti do ta muto nyalti ndew fana fala etoli men fo billion killing wo commission of fon ko nyanta nyim ban la ya ku ya Sénégal di tumarankeo abe business wala ani man sakunda
Gambia ko ja
Fatu nga tolo ne nga to for Facebook la man la fika I mean tumaranke we know him businessman ole nga kama tole wafi you know so in fact man la fika
yo ku yo Sénégal white paper e dol tuje
after 60 minutes of happiness bari ta kala patanke o fula nin na fo ita karala e tilbali yake ja yamira men diate ba kala Momodou Sabally let's go mata ko nim boroma me ko matura bu kala
but say
alhamdulillah ala kulli hal and that's the word to say ka ala tend to the atelem de because jam fa sifal citizen te kam fatu no konte be balula fo bi fang ala dam male no de because ko do bije foro bu hatano television newspaper radio lungo Momodou Sabally ma fo make hani men ye mo fa jang ye molu fa ye kanate tarakadas ye menken nay ma ke wala
jongalal
man la fika moto for 60 minutes of happiness the youths are happy
but sai iko commissioner la ko menketa nun commissionoto iko hani sai wo kamfa ite ka wole jindi KMC la meyoka
to be honest Fatu mboka la fitonyero fanana
ha iko te kamfa tele commissioner la ko le ya jinda
ikole ko ngama jaliba wala fa donc lo radio kanka ikole ko le luo dun ko nya ko le balan to fele tinya jawla ikole ko it's just hot air
bari wonte
so again nga men fole mol me yalon ko isiko so ton tela kuoto o isobita ko mbe futala dulale to man la fi nga futaje wol be taron tela kuma jawle fo kan rong adu nga bukan dew
bari wonte wo manke ni man
fa ala la woli ba
bari man na ko mo jabi
non kanale
yo
cause mol kamen fay be wala be ben tole tinya kan ko boyo nyin man la
fala because of commission
yes kanale nde borle la ja nyin karla this is badi versus ki ante borla fo te boy so sirifo nyin wato goal be candidating everyday headline I remember some standard newspaper and I say it because nga foil at the time akamunta ko ni ko Momodou Sabally $1.5 million I will receive Yaya Jammeh iko 1.5 billion adi man so na rectify la since then so ku jamal le keta fatu kan to tinya kan nondi banko kan sirifo yang commandi akonye si yatem ko ndula kelim akonye nimol ko ibe nondi la akonye ko Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala al-wahid al-ahad al-qahhar al-malik al-quddus al-salam al-mu'min al-muhaymin al-aziz al-jabbar al-mutakabbir akonye ko safunole babulu aninji yo membuka bang
Say ku na paret.
Sayonku.
Na pareta ku.
So nin commissioner be menkela yake. Natra talib badingo be o commissioner kono. Talib mantra commissioner kono. Nana mamu ya commissioner kumofo. Munati nambe talib badingo la kamfa tala ngajindi talib kampalo ni okay matonyo ole ke wale.
Definitely.
I don't have a personal problem with talib. Benum cool that is from mantra num political platform killing cause mayoral 2018 nga papa njale support atebe UDP ndana kufaru alora de maroto mbuka morning mbuka mo wulu nyafo mbuka mo la private life na political kono bari ke kaja fi political la silo ngaw ko dawda I stand by it muna keta italen jumati fay jolonta nan santole mol bota woliol baraja ibe nenna ibe doyala mo buka kuma fo dinding mere ko mutala kuma politically pour que kaja fi la political stance la I don't have any apologies to anybody for that
But it's nothing
but
personal.
it's nothing personal so mbota woto na tata kafu killing even within political parties Fatu ite fango enyi lonne even in the Republican Party ika extremity sotole ika moderate soto Democratic Party ika different wings sotole mul katara political party kono ila mirror role in terms of policy akafata within the Democratic Party kabring Obama ning Hillary be nyosabala ila primaries membe lola parti yo nyinga farata fulatile dole Obama le soko dole Obama Martin nako iketa nyoy jawti bi Obama ning Hillary bukala nyo kay ka candidate kinin support so nga mira fanan molla political maturity le mam futaje talib tenala jeruli be manke kilinti parti yo kono Obama Martin nga nyo kon nka sile na be the same committee le fanjani be bola party yoto di campaign and organizing committee janjam bure congress nga lo ne talib man la finu ndeke campaign manager which is the truth and everybody knows it and talib would not deny that ada kato dango beleke pour nkana ke campaign manager ti but that's his right ndema jeko talib yenta ko wala le ndefana lafta place la nga nyini o man dia mole dole baro martin nga nyo kon we were in the same party I don't have problem with the boy kerog woluna benta father Bruno Sangadula because since bota party to mambe anata la en konton bula fulala I am commanding nyo hadamaya so I think it will be very unfair to him ninata nko modo aninen buluta wala kamfayati nanga busawa yorola no but na mantra party kilinde na ina party o mamba malale
abuka
diamu imu journalist olten tolebe politiko kono ngalo rembe keke pral damale nyo dum tungo Fatu Camara diamu Momodou Sabally make politician oti
yalon comme politiko kono comme sisi nga Momodou Sabally je bi ba fola maintain nation yo so comme ate talib ikam menje drong wala ngaina
ikam menje I like your statement
ikam menje yalon ka wala je
okay ikam menje ani menkake
asina for today
menka kenga lonne menube la moy kanyim programme wala woli ya lonne kam men fo way wasale nte continue la ko moto
okay
bari nte yemma ante Momodou Sabally kadi yemma ma bitu dingo i pare
ba ni mo me ma santo asikena me ma de
ko Fatu ko men nte ko menube la moy kan ulul albabul ye kuma kango moy i sondomo be seneyaring ya ntolle be politiko kono ngalo ne menka keje do bi je wo buka fo wo kam menke wala jaw yata for la tati absolutely without a doubt. That's politics. It's a game. We are in the field. We know each other. But I mean, again, I don't have a problem with Talib. I mean, he's my brother.
So it's just politics.
Politics. I mean, look, Kerog, ila mo fongo, ila ke, ya maintain. Anala kumbi because
maintain nation. Ndela brodele.
Ma fo ila brodele.
Maybe ata jente bo fala.
Mande yalo maintain fanang, menketa atele kam manu ngai male for almost 2 months mbe deri.
Mbuka tele Facebook.
Itaje la wala nan ko e Fatu ntolle politician olti nga nyolonne. Lunga mem pareta kama ulu nen ko wol tonta fa ka foka na la loya be kachala because nka to use nyamen is too much aka so wolumbe mbe sangadulale. Mende yen call. So nko okay. Pour maintain yente call it has to be really urgent. Ngapi ako honorable advisor, presidential advisor nkai ha. Ako the youths are not happy in the ferry. You know, so
what are you going to say? Yes.
So hadamaya bentemale hanis so many mentem
that is
no
good.
I mean,
it's
great. It's nothing personal.
Because
I'm more from my favorite one, Bio Sonko. Not take a menke ni modo, but no more them, you know. Last time now, yeah, Shiri for Sonko.
No matter long
No, you know him. Everybody knows him.
No, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Wallahi, yalla menkake. Nka doje la kana.
But Sinfo will be disappointed Nima long, man. He thinks it's very important.
Billahi wallahi, I don't know
okay,
him.
Anyway,
yalla menkata jamale kana yafo nyoko. Ayelo ne Fatu Camara me long. Because menkata lundo leng ngaje nunta Fatu network nga modo ja to sonko ba toto. So idea muta ay neng o FM Fatu network. But bilim fana nga neng aborta ta delete.
But Malong Fontela more. So you call it Sonko. Okay,
yeah,
let's leave
Malong,
it at that.
I don't know them.
Sonko Gambia ate almost atenak dol bi entele kate tonye.
Ataka muneke?
No, he's a
politician.
Politician and a very recognized one at that. So but ate asano ya okay, atamangi kiyankoti abata badiwule. But asano ya male bentema. So ninteko youths are happy. Asita youth solar situation give me along it's not very nice.
They are not happy.
I will come here, the youths are not happy. So but Bayo is my guy.
But political
Bayo is my guy. And last time na benta na mola kule bakari mane nyancho kaira consulting bentala kuli oldo. So mesirin wrong na bo falu na kwenye kama nesa wajangi ni anatola nya pitanka we hugged each other, you know.
But political
but we are getting there. I think the situation is improving gradually because yala membe yefana Gambia Fatu social media aka modul ko fandi bakele wala na dol biye mbuka kam fa bake Fatu ntenga mul long men yen neng yen kacha fi Facebook ni benta yen konton bulu fulala hani kunu ngaketale so sometimes
na telephone ko jang e ka do ja be nen na be ko la sanji kilima pick Ibe voice bulale ngabra hype
big, but sometimes I'm obsession like they're obsessed with you. So if they can't get you on a pleasant direct note,
yes,
so they will do some things to just to attract your attention.
It's very sad. But iko loye usenu dabo interview like ale alo majibe. Iko interview be kono. Abe male munafu. But fema foje ka ko nani Sabally sita Sabally be murlal. But iko dolu fana UDP funtile le kama ofo. But so na tara atenita because ya fojane ko ya bunyale ya respect le ofole. So faye memfo wobijele banko men nata sita nite siteng. Ayeji be nyakon. Akoy commando. Because hani sa title o manta. Title o bijele.
Alkamarambula.
Hani keji ninka na ayeji be nyakon akoy commando. Lafte na nyankata ngodo mo arjumalungu. Ni nata nyankata ngodo ma esinda akoy murnang. Fojane o kumo bandam bejela le bulano mo ba.
Anyway, lawyer Ousainou Darboe, Mole Memfaham Tabake. He's one of the greatest lawyers in the whole of Africa, not just Gambia. I lawyer yake ngamira, I menke lawyer yat wole siyata ante samati. So this is somebody more lua karang ya practice. Njikita ko ala yeso hikmalale. Inata sanji mwani lulu fellata ka yake politiko kono. Ila political process a contributor to removing one of the strongest men ever in Africa. So faham tale ay political lonne. Na tata fasita ako nyimfondin ko men ben na pati otonu afintita je. Ningaje mbafola ay murna. Ngalo ne ko de nkamollo ke hakilo to ifo ko ro. Ousainou Darboe is very careful about what he says. So me atina ayafo malo.
Ma call.
Definitely, no, ma call. So I don't know why he said it,
but nani sita for Ibitale.
Well, the question is from Besilale. So because Kabrimota Party or Hanisa in Manyoje and Bunyani Horomo Bentema is still.
But now I
I don't think I've been killed it, so let's just leave it at there. I don't think I've been killed it because I know the old man.
Well, don't fan unko if I interview kele Gambia talented ko enjete social media. Ninga posting ke. Nga bani ndirlal bondi ni wole ne nga bondi. Ma tuslonje. Ngata siri ne kamoite. So ko ye interview kele ini Fat Samba. Ikai ko itel after Darboe Samba NPP.
Okay, so sometimes journalists reporting Kenya, it can be very misleading. One, that was not a planned interview. Because you later from a promise interview almost 4 months far to your credit. You were patiently waiting for me. Ntata Fat Samba ko 5 minutes interview. Of course, so I didn't have a choice. Ini laki yang kaya this time ibu lutam male for once in Santa Fat Kamara bolu.
Mo leje yang call.
So ni mbota doku wala I was tired, yen stretch. It was within a context. I don't think I would just sit down like ngafo kumbita Ousainou Darboe kamalale. Praina NP, it might even sound disrespectful. Context le biye, kabinga inyininka lawyer da way memfo, and what's my thoughts, then ngama atefanga frame in such a way, for ni finance lawyer da was sambala no NP sambala naturally. Ni ye mo bunya ya horoma ya kanu ni be ku ken dote be la flalo fana yetaraje so because nte I believe in the National People's Party and I believe in President Barrow's leadership nte momo ye long hanin jawol nin dunta kafu kafuto mulka jiko soto jele wallahi bi idnillah mo jamal dunta kafu kafuto e ka ne ko jiko be nyin kafu la ko wotale because they know me I don't joke with stuff. So until I believe in NPP, I believe in President Barrow, I believe ko NPP and in President Barrow, they're here to stay. And if doko kela nyimpanko kana me alonko mansa kunda dota kela Gambia la tariko kono, we are on that path. President Barrow has actually laid that framework. And now President Barrow mo kendolem ninku tambita na al tema. I mean abuka kamfa muta mo kamma ngo fanal lonne. So ni be alpha sifa noma adu yala ne ko President Barrow and lawyer Dabo, they have a relationship.
Yes.
I remember still, Hanisa Manina Wala, Mbe lawyer Dabo office auto. It was a political event live on Facebook. You come for President Barola unko lawyer Dabo, your former son, there is no former son, he's still my son.
So,
exactly, and I know President Barrow holds Usainu Dabo in high esteem also. Political diamond, legally kanyoma, but then I mean lawyer Dabo na man see. President Barrow kajafi or I ala kuofongo. It has never happened.
But it's
once drunk in the form of a joke, and that made it so funny. And it was not a bad joke actually; it was quite a normal joke. But the fact that lawyer Dabo was able to pull off a joke on Barrosa, we found it so amazing, and it was cool. And I'm sure even Barrow from a nayo joke, he would just laugh about it. So ni mo fulo ultime alonko kule tambite tema yenyo bunya yenyo horoma ninte kombe NPP lata NPP la mbe Barrow no lata Barola. Natanga Usainu Bunya nga kanu nyanta nga niyosola pour Usainu yana NPP. That was the framework of kumakanga memfota. But ye demandi netaje ya safe. When I saw it, I didn't like it, to be honest. Because I don't want to be, I don't want to come across ever as being disrespectful to the honorable lawyer Usainu.
Yeah, long. Be femfola jani be ni kala ni question ole kumo memfola namba fola. Ni dia muta President Barrow. Ikafole mol jamal mol be woltu. Yalong kukile na bije ay mol so kairola ini yaji be Dr. Cisse wala ni President Adama Barrow be ports e mo fulo be tamala ibita nge jibe ngamira men tambita num kabrin Dr. Diamuta num fo President Barrow kam fata faka fo where was he Dr. Cisse yo beje all of that happened ya naja ibita nte kabirum botana America nata jang otumole ka fay Canada am fatu ko balay de ni mambete ya sanji lulu muka fo ñoy fan hay ite nata nte nata ni lafta jela wato wati ala ya ken saje ndungan nene buka yete ala kacalo na buka wandi kuma fo so altol ite fanan nata iba fo la ha sabali membe fo ko ñu nuskuire ko ñu muñinati ini ke tateng fo ka sila fo nini be siri ñokan yo kuwol be nati tele nyum fono Gambia political wala nyamba. That's how petty it is.
Yeah, it is.
Does that get to you?
No, actually, again, konga mentioned before in UDP mobe moto wala kumo amente sambadula tatina nga UDP mutakula or UDP la nyato ko the same with NPP. Kabina ta dia meson siatale. But so long as you are not within the national executive or a close relative of President Barrow, I don't care. Nte melongo le President Barrow kabrin nata anana ma tandinna. Nyato sako kuma kanto ko yenyi ninyi forma. Well, back to the Gambian Talents interview yenyi nenkale. How do I feel? I'm very comfortable with President Barrow. Nina be siri nakasile ko ni be siri nyame maje ko ni mole be siri me alon ko nana kamfata kam adum to be honest and to his credit. President Barrow yemen for Kaira Molem and he actually deserves this title of Africa's most peaceful leader. Just before the 2021 election. Autombe no commando yala yelo be kandiri ko mbari musu ngo mbari musu fulani be NPP janding election be killing sambala nan ala nata ndima Momodou Sabally, that's my immediate atala sunjo bulaya dina Ramunata UDP that weekend. The tension because Barrow likes Ramu Malamolti, they are very close. He didn't want Ramu to go. The party executive Ibrahim Silanyol ibele kata tinyang Ramu yaka mani ne pura kanata. Ramu decided to come that weekend. President Barrow drove on my street na konyoto. Somanda you know nga soldado yang kona wife. I mean something's going on here. ndata lo daro president baro na ala minister sol dol bije ngelonne dia may person kabri yenje yela werore silan selendi ko ngalo man la fi baro ye fay ka weef billahi fatu baro na rafon na dato ala weroje as president in a presidential convoy aya bulo wuli nya ko nyako Sabally fatu fom maluta nga salute
no ala ya so fen
so that kind of person he is a good decent human being yeah, ala buka mistake. Ala yalo na miyarna President Barrow Samanang in this very difficult transition period, and I think we are lucky to have him.
Yeah, ini afo nak dol buka understand, but ini ajibe.
Is it your responsibility for them to understand?
No, but you know sometimes
so let
you
them
just
be. Maybe that's what makes them happy. Let them be happy.
Ini afo ajibe politician or Gambia jang. Dol bije hani fen tedi tema. Iye respect for. But because of how their people feel about you, they don't even want to associate with you. So that's the problem. But in near most of me along kwate often fire kan. Na paleta sambe ta si.
Yeah.
Nyanta to dol bije en kawol to fanam beji bede ko ala. Aga fenja male jibe.
Ala ni sabar la lande.
Yes. Jalibay o denkil.
Inna Allah ma.
Jalibay o denkil.
So that's it. So I'm pretty comfortable being around President Barrow. He's not holding any grudge.
Ngal jele sallungo. Yeah. Sallungo. So dol ka fole fanan ko maybe menu dol be do ko je wol be diamula tulo kono le ya fay bari nena ma o feel je. Ya je moye.
Well, you know, if you know the nature of
civil service.
Civil service, we call it courts, Angale Kangoto. Angale Kangomi anoka mankal Kiang Action Aid School, Angale Kangoto. Mansaka Taradaming, Mansabala, the King's Court. Mansaya nana mamfaling, Alkafu President Mansake Wolem. So, Messayal, Wojamfal, Wakatara Jele Dronko, at Momo Calafilete, Sutia Mansala, Lindo, Nataya, you go but like Nte Ala Silul Me Walante, I bake at a caramboletinye. Even with Lawyer Dabo, not Kato Lawyer Dabo, Akuyata Moduli, Fuima, Mabono Yatandi. It was quite clear that they didn't want me close to Lawyer Dabo. So, in the same vein, Ninata Baron, Sutiata, at the Diala Dole, Bante Bukamol blame Walla, and Alanatan Dema, Mundinoti, but in experience to a level, was if I'll become Batandi.
Anong calculator be dame katara wolton surwal ko ragala pete def de xagna wursak bari
you get what you see man
ebe dame dal katara wolton so say nga nani janni baban na passe 60 minutes saya fela meta donc kili we buka so buka koy ma dut banta wato wati ka say on time
na wedding anniversary relative
no how many years
with the beautiful Jane Batida sir I mean I've even lost count it's like yesterday
wow so, congratulations congratulations
JD Gorgeous aka Sabs Gal
mo kende bale amma ka wodo yata aninte kidde be Facebook ko ninga boy ngata
aninte fama mankile
yeah she's very calm
that's my better brain
so yeah ngawo jel kay so saying ni tatamko President Adama Barrow dol ba fula be lola le dol ba fula te lola dol ba fula na lota ate win nola yiko paski ite sonna lo fang. So do you think that President Adama Barrow would run for a third term? Nga mani ninka mbatra ila nga amikol fancy interview soto nga moya fangola because ntene ne yanyi ninkala le
60 minutes at State House
ntene ne yanyi ninkala le barako nati yala we soto he wants to go home and spend time with his family abatata president yala mandia but if ite amira aberon la lebang
well sign tell amira ro jamu mankumaya because President Barrow and President Mati ateleba decide la and in a position right now as special advisor to the president. No, ninko nga nyine mira mol ba fala ko nga advice wala so nte futala but nse mel foye no ko iko ay men foye ama fonte bari nga jatole nka fo mo le two things President Barrow is trustworthy molem me alon ko lanna molem ni na sita kulal kambenta te jam fala ko itam malelew two he's not power hungry among Hadume Mansaya Kula. Three, he does not have this attitude of wanting to cling to power.
Well, karado buka ufat. Ni wali ya ko fo jang.
It's politics.
Ikanyo political tinyaro la.
Political kanyo olem. So ntenga menje dal President Barrow fabe lola fate lola malong but ngalo ne ko dal amanke moti me alon ko his power hungry ka Hadume waraka balanko ite damale betara amanke. Having said that, mbe patio men kono ala patio ngalo menusiata je di majority laftale pora elo il a fallu pour continuer adi men fani Gambian wol dol bi je men yalon ko man tra politico fa kono ila ngani yo len president Barrow to je because I'm also Cairo la Gambia mo Cairo bankuti
awuka kam fa mo kam
mbadi mbanjul ko de jama lañ buga
jam so sa mbina soronda Senegal lañi election o men keta bira keta wotu moy ka fon tolle complexe to Senegal la hay tol ka to Senegal kumo le fala bari sa men fo kan ne wala wal nata ke Senegal la number 1 fanti ko falinta dunia ko ka wala nya wonna mobe men fole hakilotu so say biring Jomai ning president Jomai aning Ousmane Sonko sita saya kamunta Gambian jama sutu opposition nata interest jama sutu Senegal to fodol ya fo fanko ha inyanta di woliye di am kataba ke security bondi jang anu fara hani ni jibe camera ko itol dol bi je yamira Jomai ni Sonko be dole bulo mutana dron ay sindi sinaoka ite diplomacy kele ye do ko kele state house laftale yin ko kumo for demanding for is it going to be that easy because Jomai na ta janna men fo mol be yamoy you think is more bulo sikano drong to a sovereign country yes indi wala ha antolle ka support drong yes indina
anyway Momodou londe bante Momodou Sabally wuluta banko men kono mbata kum julo sarenta je ngatara wala mansakunda banku dingo yena wol ko men diate wala be kala je he ani nga faye mbali wala fisiata nyawti that's one two nin Senegalais sembo soto la mansakunda falin nun jang ya jamete sanji fula kala jansa ko saba sanji mo nim fula abidjan
to nyaale ha do ay ku jamalek abe bodal sorona
exactly adun dunia symbol the global powers they never liked him barom dunia bella president more than any other president alive December 2016 kata January 2017 America lafta barolela England EU every single UN Security Council Baro Sindi Yanko. It's one of the most endorsed presidents ever in the history of the country. Banko Kilia Naiko, no, it's not even something me alonko a jarra fanko moment sobe yata fahamta ya ko wakata bari men foleng ki yanka jibe la ni sarakulo tol bu kanyum ko faham pour ça senandi sa ngi tol fanan katal tol le fanan fahamte tol ti
sarakulo la tol be wol nyaatole
when I was Secretary General Minister of President, I was de facto foreign minister. Foreign policy is just it's a buko safene ojele. Senegal ni Gambia tema wulunga Colonel Sam Sarr moy Peter Gomez la programme ay kuma balle foje. Jaliba ko yata ma fan ala donc il dole bi yaka fole tilibuka fan na malalong. Bari na banko lontale dunia mu wakili suti Gambia njututam fanna banko nding bari banko balende
banko barkarimba
Gambia solata Senegal la nyame Senegal solata wal Gambia la wala nyama bar mulu ma
wala mo mem drogo bi
in economics insecurity Fatu so wal ko xam yeb wax yeb bahudde nkana jutum fanna si ñol man jutunna nkana jutum fanna bari nga melon te nga fole before the change Ousmane Sonko te nga support le na Facebook page buka delete nga point so let's say about Sonko in order have a particular point called Sonkorisation nga will be let's say what way it was not fashionable to support Sonko
nga last the ending nyimbe keta
so they got a government nte janni be sila ko Senegal la foreign policy towards Gambia anana man falling kabri Leopold Sédar Senghor jamano ko say
president Diomaye kay ako president Barrow ne bien affaire rek moy changer jema bi
way dangar bi mom so lola Diomaye men fa ko sain fango ntemo sain fanga be diala katambi nuntola Gambia e kama soto dunia kono de bimba explain kan top retired military guy nka ente Momodou Sabally mbota jantata Egypt President Jamelenki on a military mission bari kabrim bina futala ngana ambassador command Sadio Diallo then our ambassador at the African Union
jena bakema
wato he was the doyen of the ambassador the dean of the ambassadors Africa ambassador will be ateli la kuntioti no wato you know little Gambia we have that influence Jame mante bularo fangala nga call nga look afoila counterparty in Egypt I'm coming as a special envoy later on tembula as special envoy nko enkata a special envoy mfutata ambassador laying pick from Cairo at the airport I samba straight to General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi na be sirin tenne montoro wati killing a kamal ringo na be sirin be kachala misira la mansa wulunga kumal fay Africa la politiko to ama long mpareta nkayen tul Gambia be ma ko ilale anata mako roki nan jamme adunga mako ile
Gambia banku ndingo tolso banku bal mako
Momodou Sabally nding ma experience fongo soto as SG wolu ngay kumol fo nyefan ngol fo jang jawol juso be tayla man la fi happy 60 minutes of happiness Fatu mbota wotole sisi la mol e ko nyen na president ko mun kata ko mun kata e ko nyen ni mola kata bu kami
itena meta ten
but Gambia le bije Momodou Sabally tede adunga tandala mun Gambia ti ni fallong ilate fan nan ka self confidence and esteem member you can shake mountains and move rivers bi idnillah
bari a important da fanan ngana ni story for kabirin seitanan 2017 2018 yalo to mo struggle kono Senegal kan jibe num bake ndeni to le nyosoto wala nyama fonni la president wonata nyosoto president wala muso true Fatima Jabi nanata nyosoto bari kabirin ni e nyolong ila mol menu be balay kuma kilin na fonye iko nye ni la banko wala president o temo be nyaadile iko nye ko ni ne wo temo kairo tije ni jang inititano lafta de dron ngo fo bi afo be di ala men ya fonye baluri man fa
ya bele foye
pasi president fulo banko fulo tema ita fulan be president do nen nambe bor la president do no ma buka keno
diplomacy le fango man so wala it's all about protocol and having said that Fatu mbe kuma kilim fala kotanke Gambia la kola alun ka diamu mo bele alun kana jutu nyim bankola banko nyin alale la nyin tanketa banko dingote na diata alay Fatu kamara sebo Zimbabwe bar ala la nyin yoka kiyan ana traw man dia e nyaaw nya fa se son kadu alale la nyin ta wala
kontanta wala
this country especially jamela time kabin bijang min mo jamal le kacata nyim banko la ko e ka cool fanya nyim banko la ko mo kana jana na man Gambia I just love your country kule bijande ntema mellon president jamena ka nyim banko lo mbake adum up to the time wala jabe research ka kan Gambia banko la ko wala ndon jame kata yuara kata fo konko santo yamira for his idol no he's looking for something. There's something very special about this country. I don't know what it is. I cannot put my finger on it. But ning alpha jamal le kachata Zahiro to animbati note. But at one point, Babakar Jani alone, he was the ambassador of Senegal.
Yeah,
former RTS. Very nice guy. What on be secretary general ayun kumandi. Akonye Sabally. Alal hakilu to alla nyimbanko to de. Kule be nyimbanko to malom munem, but America banko fango ye nyati li nyimbanko la bake. Because at the time, a high level official lekin from State Department me alonko normally menu be wole do may ka wole ki na nying Africa banku ba dol to men kamunta ko Senegal and even Ivory Coast. Bara konye ko ye menki nal to la banko to la makamole warata katambi ye menki nan tol la banko to Senegal ntol be kawaring menma and then wo mitale cause kapingo na tabaya jama swana e mit jom koray ama wori akon tele na mit ni wo kachata ber kabin na diamata yalo American on te karanta jele nganyo moyi but Jan told me this anyway ntena to wala ko manage nyole fo at least kapingo bo jama man kamfa akonye ko fenne balla banko to de malo munen but then fast forward Millennium Challenge Corporation American e pareta pour kakuro ndi jam mala e mun eje jande bari alinkana jutu nyim banko that's all I have to say love your country defend it
laila banko la
misunderstanding dingol ngol tu jana Gambia first
mo be laila banko la bi control fanam fengo fem banku do ya keno faransa keno
without a shadow of a doubt mo barakarim ba banko ye badi busere banko ba kamin baleti I can only speak for my region fam it's not a crime. It's not a crime.
Ode ma woto long. But it's in jannim bita fele sa ngo 60 minutes akamunta ngo banne fer foni nata be 60 minutes do la fala je. But it's in jannim bita bankola political situation, bankola economic situation, wolum press conference men keta Ministry of Information, journalist o ngama Sirif Boja na journalist len Tabora, very smart kid.
Yeah, Tabora is smart.
I like him. I ngaja trade minister. Akai ko fengol dabe ko learim fengol be dabe adute te majele bari itela take ite aje nyaadi in terms of commodity prices and in the whole situation in the country. OIC is coming. What's your take?
It's good. Positive plus, A plus. Despite the challenges, and there will always be challenges, and these challenges, depending on your perspective, your mindset, they can even make you stronger and bigger. There was no perfect situation anywhere at any time in the world. Kanin kila jamano nyol cool be mantaranu mul laftai Kenya because jang man na jang patila not a punishment lela jang. Having said that, political situation I think we are good, especially coming from the national dialogue. Again, kudos to President Barrow, congratulations, and also to the opposition party leaders. Men nati dankwala in the interest of the country. Kachalo keta mutawaton dunta independence kono falingo keta Senegal. To be honest, people were apprehensive and people have the right to be. Jomai nata jang ako Barrow ni temo nimbanku fulo sign fanga be diala. Natra liyo munun sa intimidate kulito leng. So mbata wakono 1,300 plus students.
That's sweeter than honey?
Absolutely. Badi bunko la manika kamonde. Funding ke wuli killing keme sabani mfen graduate just this past weekend. I know what education has done for me, Fatu. You know what it has done for you. Ndiko nibe PM faroto inila silipa.
Life's easy for.
So
what yalo motenden.
Education is.
But no motenden.
Hani Kiam village is all gonna wo asidi yama samol kataraje. Adama yale go nyama. So we look at her. Macroeconomic situation, I think the economy is going at a very respectable rate. Inflation is still a challenge. Cool leketa yalong economics give and take leng. Near ko dolke akate dankwila dula doleto. I mean Newton's law, and to every little action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Doku balle keta nyimbanko kam in terms of infrastructure.
Silola.
Kodo nyimen dapansta na siyata drong sometimes and do bije julo leta aka fengol la dajaw ya la fale. Having said that, and global commodity prices fanang abela fa kanne. I remember a particular time at America at a grocery store. Yes, Sandiro ke yeah, and that's true. Wolung actually Mot Senghor, chairman of the, well, is a spokesperson if I may say, one of the leaders of the Banjul Muslim Elders State House, ako President Barrow serum complaint abake fengol ladda la nku jamal bar ngaje ko yesim falta woto be tentu lambe jayila fengol ladda la fa ay wofonu aka bari England aka badi ndole bije wala kay energy prices have shot up by 40% in the UK. Now increase which I think it was too high. I mean that is what I said at the time in opposition. I'm not going to change my position on that. But even though Nawek may atine yake London because Nawek is in a difficult situation, but a 33% jump
is high.
It's high at one go. That was my position. That is my position. Having said that, ma mi ngalo ne kum Nawek ma wake pour kamol la balu ko yandi. Nawek fanang ni man kurango dinna no. Ni kurango man soto. Hana dad man jawya itasan nano. So what's happening in those sectors wole be dunia bekan, but ko Mr. Senghor men fa ako mansa kunda simfal tale, but ibe acknowledge la ko tonya mansa natale ngana wusio dila bari mansa nga jele ibe do ko ke kanne pour kanya fita wo katol selafa wol nyanta la falale sidi ketala budget 2023 luckily jannimbe dunna mansa kunda len nga korosi ko the budget is good because kam men kumbonu wole don torole dan nasiyata anatra don toro fonga yabe dépense ku kendo le kan aka economy affect so atala demanding economy is stable nga jele ko ministry of
don toro sik.
Well look Fatu it's a kodo men be don tono ibuka be don to hani bibi yalon ko 100,000 bentebulu nse don to la no baji ni aje ko na jo wato bi ne batata so wala dije so
don toro do taibe men jono
exactly anyanta tala re ba tala kanne I think that's gonna help. I think Mansakunda, these social protection mechanisms, I don't know much about it.
OIC,
so OIC, in fact, it's a huge plus for President Barrow and the whole country. Mol binale, Bankol Mimbe, Yantanala, President Barrow from Leafolung press briefing. It will be fully attended. Bankol Baby Nala Bekela Bemoti Mealonko and but more than even the.
But me, Jahan told you spoke on a jam. What for a ball better? So I never more man nado. So
imagine. No more binale. More yalong opposition yafana or fanambi.
Do call it.
Not Rasama Bekam is a for Dula Bebe Jari. It's normal. So
your enemy, even if you are dancing in a Kumoka.
Yeah, even you're dancing on the river.
Example, you are racing dust.
You are racing dust. So it's what from Kabayan. Some people find our happiness. So we have to allow people to be fatty. If that's what makes them happy, let them have a field day. But OIC is already a success. I remember now, recently I discovered OIC kola, OIC in the Cairo, ni Yiriwa, in Togo, in Darajo, in Nafamen, Sambara, and Gambia, Wolebe Siala, Katambi, OIC Fangola Keori. MashaAllah. This is Major League. President Barrow, your peacefulness. Congratulations. Ila du aljabitala.
alhamdulillah mashallah bari mbafale ya baraka bake time moment ay nata jang biye men tandi anyante kala won nyam pasinte mo tela boss la ninki an koye kumandi ibe fengo fedde nyanta bulala jele ne danko na ngaw appreciate jay fana mbafale thank you very much, it's your anniversary night tonight yeke mabula anata sija mbafale nim family be thank you very much nga appreciate bakele sa janni bita 5.2 million on lafta do bondi la ngeso ji
5.2 million. So you be the dealer.
No, it's not like that. It's a yalong government do ko kanyame. It's not one payment. Yeah. So it's okay. You know, need deliver ye invoice all samba. You proof ko do ko nyimbe ye airtime all be delay. They know okay ta next payment. Ni wata je invoice all be fanan samba ko teng yatandi ko do ko kele isina last payment woni soto
o akake wala nya
government do ko la manke ko 5 be resi kay ko nya samba
wala nan ka ko ki an ka badi bun ko len e ko badi bun ko le ka fi ko ba fat camera din ko do
samal ngado ko ke banko e fo alay falindiro nati nene ma hani fen soto na force fen ko ngado ko no ngado ko no ya dinna president Adama Barrow do dinna ko teng Bapalal be ko la baraka nga la time mo appreciate bakele and nga time mo men spend jang ñi ndend ko nak di wax Mass jërëjëf Mass Facebook suma xarit bi suma brother bi actually ñaw na façon yére bu nekk yi one arm yi yele lum indi rek man ko man du may sol yi man oyofal rek laa bëgg man yi rek na oyof rek num oyofee rek mu simple loolu lay sol di la wax jërëjëf like naa bi man yii lay bëgguma yu diis di leen wax yéen ñëpp thank you very much for your time next week inshallah we have Dr. Cisse scheduled and we also have other interviews fi bala Heroes Award dinañ bëgg di ñëw fii di leen indil ay interview Heroes Award tamit is May 25th Sila Award we're expecting a lot of international guests from Guinea-Bissau, from Senegal, from Guinea-Conakry, of course Gambia fi ak tamit sa songe solo sate utondifa Congo tamit we're expecting guests from there as well.
Pardon, what am I from Namole? Sarakulol, I'll say tabulol sang and in ticket all. He was fat camera.
And all the Mansakunda, Foide.
Mansakunda for number.
And they have CD Keta, Kana for Moel Canasa.
Sarakulol Nanyadu.
Finance, I don't want to case the finance. Always have a finance, Coconut Jede. So, Badan knowledge and the B, Otoni Murtan and Kotemba Fulal Be Allah Baraka, Mansour, Matar, Ibrahim Atolmen, Baby Jang.
Oh, Team Fatun, Malbait into Mansour, Matar, you know, and in Namo.
Yes, Anila
Momodou.
Yes, Momodou. Thank you all very much. Until we come your way again next week. Thank you so much for your time and have a great evening.